Hi Nation, I want to talk to you about really a crazy passage of scripture, a crazy beautiful passage of scripture, which is about impartation, apostolic impartation. And this is a theme that I want us as leaders to really embrace, the principle of impartation. So Acts chapter 15, they've had the Jerusalem Council. The guys are commissioned to go out and share. Then you have Paul and Barnabas have this big disagreement, and Paul goes on his way. He's ministering to the churches in Syria and Cilicia. And we pick up in Acts chapter 16. Paul came also to Derbe and to Lystra. A disciple was there named Timothy. First reference to Timothy. We know that he becomes a son in the Lord to Paul. A disciple was there named Timothy, the son of a Jewish woman who was a believer, but his father was a Greek. He was well spoken of by the brothers at Lystra and Iconium. Paul wanted Timothy to accompany him, and he took him and circumcised him because of the Jews who were in those places, for they all knew that his father was a Greek. And they went on their way through the cities. They delivered to them the observances and the decisions that had been reached by the apostles and the elders who were in Jerusalem. So the churches were strengthened in the faith, and they increased in number daily. Paul is busy going about his mission. He's busy going about his calling. He's visiting the churches. He's sharing with them what happened at the Jerusalem Council. And he comes across this young man, Timothy, and he sees by the Spirit, he sees potential. He doesn't just see it. It says that Timothy is spoken well of by the disciples. And his desire is to see Timothy come into the fullness of his calling. So literally he calls Timothy to come with him. Now the crazy part of it is that it says that Paul circumcised Timothy, and we could do a whole thing of removing the flesh and preparing him for the context and all those things. But I mean, obviously Paul is taking the time and trouble to get Timothy fit and able to come with him. And then he takes Timothy with him. Later on, Timothy comes into a fullness. And a large part of it, biblical scholars tell us, was because of the impartation that Timothy received from Paul. Paul took Timothy with him. My friends, as we're on this Vision 2040, as we are trusting for more and more leaders, one of the key things that is necessary is that we do exactly what Paul did here. That we are looking, while we're going about our business, we are looking for next generation leaders. We're looking for men and women who can plant churches, who can plant campus ministries. We're looking for them. And as we find them, we pull them alongside of us, and we tweak them and adjust them and help them get over some of their pasts and some of their things that would hold them back, as Paul did in terms of cutting off the flesh of Timothy. And then we take them with us and we allow them to experience ministry. So when you're traveling, and when you're eating, and when you're washing your car, and maybe when you're going for a run, and when you're going to go see somebody and give some counsel, if it's possible in terms of confidentiality, take the next generation with you. This is the model Paul imparted to Timothy, and the result was a great man who was able to lead an incredible church. So friends, apostolic impartation is what Paul gave to Timothy. Can we be people who impart to the next generation? God bless you.